Hi everyone, welcome. This is Peter's. Okay, Peter, just come down and start again, Peter, because I'm a little. How can I tell you? Uh, a little shy. Yes, this is the right word. I'm a little shy because, because this is picture in picture Viera's storytelling episode. Yes, people, I'm going to read and act my own work, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's about chapter 14 of season 3 of my novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's called Vampire Goddess Falls from Grace. Okay, people, in this episode, uh, Peter has to rescue Viera, and can he do this? Well, we'll see. Let's start to read. I'm going to read you without further ado the whole my chapter 14 of season 3 right now. And Peter, just shut up and start. Okay, but let's wait. Let's start with the slogan, of course, of Peter's English podcast. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Yes, people, we can start right now. Okay. Can you see me? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. 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 You can. Let's start. Okay. Chapter 14 of season 3. Vampire Goddess Falls from Grace. Viera's diary entry. Pavel, you fulfilled your mission even better than we expected. You brought the most important and most powerful vampire, and in doing so, you brought the entire heretical dark organization to its knees. An organization that stood completely upside down against our traditions. Viera no longer poses any danger to us. We know she has been struck by the ancient curse of the strongest vampires. Her own darkness will destroy her, and in the worst case, she'll end up seducing an unsuspecting man. Good work. We wouldn't have expected this from you. Praise the wealthiest aristocratic vampire families of the United Kingdom as they address Peter's brother Pavel in the castle of one of the families at an undisclosed location. Pavel only smiled smugly and said, "That was nothing. Women can't resist the smell of money, and I know Vera's weakness for alcohol. One little glass of wine and her head gets all confused. Anyway, where's my money?" The lawyers of the richest vampire families exchange mischievous looks and with wide grins revealed their cards. "How should we put this, Palkoi? Uh, you won't be needing any." Pavel stared at them in shock. "What do you mean? I won't be needing any?" With devilish smiles, the lawyers began rubbing their hands together. "We don't usually leave witnesses behind. Vampires, take him and do whatever you see fit." Pavel burst out laughing. "I hope I perform my little theater well, because in my hands I'm holding the transfer documents for all your property and all your bank accounts. The entire vampire organization has taken care of everything. You'll sign them willingly because we can change public opinion. We found the slightest problem, and being a vampire will become a liability. Boys, take them!" So, suddenly, hordes of werewolves and humans, fanatics who hated vampires, began storming the castle grounds. Terrified, the lawyers were forced to sign the transfer documents, handing over and all property to Pavel. The werewolves then escorted the lawyers and all the wealthiest vampire families deep into their forests. Across the entire country, massive protests were erupting, werewolves and other fanatics rising up against vampires. At the largest anti-vampire protest in London, Pavel was frightening everyone with ridiculous folk tales about the dangers of vampires. Little by little, being a vampire became a huge problem. Werewolves dragged every vampire and every human who defended vampire rights into the forest and forced them into slavery. In this dark time, Peter said sadly, trying to cheer himself up with his favorite English podcast, when Suddenly, Adriana appeared. Peter, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Vera still loves you. When we showed her what she did while she was drunk, her dark self began to take control. At end, it could turn her into a dangerous night predator using emotions and money to manipulate any man. Only you can help her. Please help her and forgive her. That Diana pleaded. Peter Peter glared at Adena with an angry expression and burst out shouting, full of emotion. I saw with my own eyes what kind of beast Viera is. She's probably just acting out another one of her performances right now. It's dangerous to associate with vampires. Thank you, but please leave. I want to be alone. Adena walked away silently, tears in her eyes. Peter muttered angrily to himself. Finally, she went to hell. I thought she'd never leave. An hour later, Peter received another unexpected visitor, Vera's mother, the vampire Evka. Don't worry, Peter. No one followed me. I've come to beg you on my knees, in the name of my little girl, my Viera, for your help. Please, Peter, save my daughter. Because of you, she felt so guilty that her dark self attacked her like an illness. If you don't help her, we will lose her forever. I beg you on my knees as a mother. Please help my Viera. With tears in his eyes, Peter embraced Evka and said, for good's sake, I must save our Viera. I love her passionately, and thanks to you, I finally realized it. The Council of the Dark Organization realized how dangerous Viera's dark self had become, and the very next day, her own vampires. The special units of the Dark Organization escorted her to a spa facility for home-style treatment, guarded around the clock. Fully aware of Viera's power, the vampires watched her diligently day and night. What frightened them the most was when she spoke to herself. Viera, they locked us in this home treatment like a little bird in a golden cage. It's time to have some fun, turn into a mist, and slip out somewhere to enjoy yourself. Viera answered obediently, yes, boss. She transformed into a mist and escaped effortlessly into freedom. Once she was far away from the vampires, her dark self spoke again. Now, we're going to enjoy the company of men. Let's go visit your ex. You still love him. Peter will definitely be happy when he sees you. Viera transformed into a bat and flew straight into the apartment of the vampire Elena, who was just cooking lunch for herself and Peter. The vampire Anastasia was out shopping for groceries. It was Saturday. Lunch will be ready in a moment. Don't worry, you're safe with us. And if you ever feel like having a new girlfriend, I'd be happy to replace Viera. I'm a more beautiful creature than Viera and Anastasia combined, Elena said. And Anastasia returned with the groceries just in time to hear Elena's usual cheap flirting. Doesn't it get old, darling, trying to seduce our Peter? You know very well he only likes me. When lunch was ready, Elena suddenly sat very close to Peter, smiling and giving him a theatrical, flirtatious look, as if she were acting in a cheap telenovela. I hope you'll enjoy it, sweetheart. I hope you don't mind me sitting this close. It's more comfortable than a chair, you know. Peter was briefly overwhelmed by her confident presence and strong perfume, which reminded him that he had always liked both vampires for their personalities and humor, of course. So he said, I've been single for a long time. If Viera can spend time with my brother, then why shouldn't I spend time with you two? You're not doing anything wrong. Both vampires blushed, smiled, and began showing off in their usual playful way, the kind of joking they always shared with Peter. Oh, absolutely. No one has ever complained when I sat close. Elena laughed. Anastasia joined in. All right. Now it's my turn. I want to sit close too. Fairness first. After a moment, Elena stood up, her face red from laughing. I'd better get up before you start getting jealous. Anastasia replied, there's nothing to be jealous about. I'll just give him a friendly hug instead. And she did, a short, friendly, affectionate hug. Peter, completely red, froze mid-sentence and quickly said, let's just eat. The vampires laughed together. Yes, boss. After they finished eating, they watched a good English film together. The vampire sat close to Peter, leaning against him like friends who enjoyed his company and trusted him deeply. When night came, Peter went to bed. At midnight, he had a terrible dream. He dreamed that a dark apparition was standing beside his bed, but it wasn't an apparition, it was his Viera. My dear, you're so sweet when you sleep. I love watching you, she whispered. Peter was terrified at first and screamed, which immediately brought both vampires running to him. To his shock, they both knelt before Viera, kissed her hands in respect, and said, Our Lady has returned. Viera, Peter was stunned. What kind of betrayal is this? You were supposed to protect me, not betray me. Both vampires winked at him and said together, We did protect you on the orders of our Lady Viera. We've been her loyal servants the whole time. We hope you were satisfied with our company. Lady Viera will give us a review for our agency for the Lonely Project. Peter, frightened, paid both girls the full fee for their company service just to keep the peace. Viera smiled the whole time and said, I'm happy to see you, darling. You're still my boyfriend. I can feel it right in my heart. I stayed loyal to you. I came to take you back. And now, girls, sit with him so I can see how my little tomcat is doing. I want to feel a bit jealous. Then we'll all go have fun at the disco. Peter was stunned. He whispered to himself, Is this my Viera talking or her dark self? Viera immediately read his thoughts and sent the answer straight into his mind. Both, of course, we are one. Peter decided it was safer not to think anything at all. All right, girls, you've enjoyed his company more than enough. Give him a little space. One more minute and he'll be completely overwhelmed. Now we're going dancing. Viera shouted cheerfully in a very good mood. After 2 long hours of preparation, all 3 vampires were finally ready for London's nightlife. Peter needed only half an hour. In an old-fashioned way, they all headed to the nightclub together. They walked through the night streets of London while all 3 vampires were very obviously tried to walk as close to Peter as possible. Viera sent a door straight into his mind. I'm cold, hold my hand. Peter lovingly took her right hand. When they arrived at the nightclub, all 3 vampires ordered non-alcoholic drinks, having learned their lesson from the previous outing. Peter ordered a non-alcoholic drink as well. A pretty blonde female bartender stood behind the counter. Viera immediately began to feel jealous. She's very pretty, true, but I have a better personality. Come on, let's dance. Don't worry, no alcohol danger this time. Viera and Peter started dancing to catchy melodies, enjoying their closeness and affection. Elena and Anastasia danced together, attracting the attention of every man around. The girls smiled shyly at each admirer and easily collected phone numbers. Anya, look how many numbers I got. I don't know who to choose. I like all of them. Anya knew exactly what to do. I'll give every handsome guy a chance to show what he's got. Then we'll see. They were having a great time when Viera sent Peter another thought. Let's slip away from the girls. Look, near the entrance to the restroom, no one is there. Come with me. I want to be alone with you for a moment. Peter grew nervous. Oh, great, here we go again. Viera giggled. Don't worry, I won't do anything to you. Peter decided it was safer to obey, and they walked together to a quiet corner of the nightclub where no one was around. Viera called Peter with her aura. Then her dark self spoke. You've got him exactly where you wanted him. You had a lovely date. Peter paid for everything, and now you have his neck. Viera's eyes suddenly turned red. Her dark self tried to do something she never wanted to allow. She was moments away from losing control when Adriana appeared. Viera, stop! Don't do it! Don't do it! You love him. He loves you. Why would you hurt him without his consent? Vera finally regained control and pushed her dark self back with full strength. I could never do that to him. I love him. You, dark self, get out of my head. Well, I'm still asking nicely. I want to enjoy myself too. I loved this date until now, but from this moment on, no more hints and no unnecessary witnesses. The dark self tried to resist, but Vera's power overwhelmed it instantly. It couldn't say a single word and vanished for a very long time. Vera turned to her boyfriend. I finally defeated my dark self. I hope you enjoyed the date, because I did, at least until this moment. Peter silently hugged Vera with love and gave her a gentle, affectionate kiss. As if there hadn't been enough excitement already, suddenly Pavel burst into the same nightclub where Peter and the vampires were, accompanied by a massive horde of werewolves. People, party's over, everyone go home. We found vampires here, folks. We need to capture them all. The werewolves surrounded Anya and Elena, who screamed in fear. This immediately brought Viera, Peter, and Elena running. Viera, furious, transformed into the largest and strongest werewolf. She felt Pavel's presence and with it the humiliation he had caused her. Pavel, you ruined my fun again. I was having such a lovely day with your brother until you destroyed my mood. You'll pay for this. Werewolves, you've been blinded by hatred toward us vampires. Enough reopening the old wounds. I am your future. I bring peace with vampires, prosperity and years filled with love and harmony. Are you with me? All the werewolves knelt before Viera out of respect. Pavel found himself face to face with Viera, who was growing more agitated by the second. But Peter stopped her. Leave him. He's not worth it. We'll find him a nice vampire girl to marry. Viera looked at Peter lovingly and instantly calmed down. Excellent idea, darling. A beautiful punishment. The Council of the Dark Organization voted 51% of the voting rights in Viera's favor. The most powerful vampire families had their power, prosperity, and bank accounts restored. However, they had to swear loyalty to the Dark Organization to receive voting rights, and their adult children were required to marry partners from within the organization. Viera hosted a live broadcast of her podcast, The Dark Organization. Hello, friends, I finally came to my senses. I deeply apologize for my personal failure. What happened, happened. Don't believe the old folk tales about vampires. I want to prove to you that we are friendly beings. Her live broadcast was a massive success, bringing her thousands of fans worldwide and, more importantly, calming the situation. Viera and Peter had never truly broken up. They simply had a heated exchange of opinions, which is completely normal in any romantic relationship. This argument only strengthened their love. That's all for now. To be continued. Okay, people, that's it for today. I hope you will like it, because I like it. This is, I think, the best chapter of season 3 of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. I'm proud of myself, and I want to thank you for my perfect statistics of my Spotify for Creators account, because you don't believe me, but I reached the achievement. I have now more than 4,000 total streams or downloads everywhere except YouTube. Thank you very much, people. And I had to tell you that I have now 4,084 total streams or downloads everywhere except YouTube. Thank you, guys. And Chapter 1 and Chapter 3 of Season 3 of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary are the most popular episodes, and they are in the top 10. I'm so proud of myself, and thank you, people. I'm so happy that you like it. And I want to tell you that this top 10 is about the most highest watch time. And yes, my two chapters, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, has together 51 minutes of watch time. That's great. Thank you, people. I'm so happy that you like it. But you can discover another episodes of my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. You can find them everywhere. You can read my novel into my website, petersenglishpodcast.com, or you can visit my Quadpod account and you can watch me on Spotify and on my YouTube channel. Okay, people, that's it for today. I'm going to read you my slogan about your uncle. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. Okay, people, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I want to tell you, bye-bye.